It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. It's a song about the Vuvuzela. You either love it or hate it. But there's no denying the monotonous droning of the Vuvuzela is the official soundtrack to the FIFA 2010 World Cup. Now, a trio of British musicians taking advantage of the hype around the instrument and have produced a self-titled song devoted to the Vuvuzela. Blow That Vuvuzela by the Voodoo Sellers has been released on digital music sites and is making just about as many sound waves around the world as a stadium filled with supporters blowing vuvuzelas.
All over the world, not just in the UK, people are talking about this instrument, and we've not seen anything capture the public imagination like this in a while, so we thought let's jump on there too and strike while the iron's hot.
The single checks out a number of well-known figures that rhyme with vuvuzela, including Nelson Mandela, Rihanna's Umbrella, Nigella and Cinderella. While some soccer fans in South Africa and those watching on television have complained about the plastic horns, producers Vic and Vuvuzela say they want to celebrate it.
And everyone's got an opinion on a Vuvuzela, you know, whether you love it or you hate it. Everyone's got a bit of an opinion on it, and it is the sound of the World Cup, so, you know, something had to be done, really.
The race to release the first commercial Vuvuzela single resulted in a record deal which took less than a week to land.
The whole sort of process, really, from kind of having the concept to getting it out and on iTunes was about 5 days, which, you know, is pretty phenomenal. But it was also, it's because we wanted to work fast, we wanted to work with the World Cup, and, you know, be there as the fans are, really.
The instrument is referred to 45 times in the song, and the producers say they've also received interest from several corporate sponsors.
The reaction is generally laughter and humour. I mean, we figure the world is a slightly worrying place at the moment with lots of kind of heavy stuff going on, and music is supposed to lift your spirits, and nobody hears this song or watches the video without laughing and smiling, and that was very much part of what was behind its inception.
But the seemingly harmless song could prove somewhat controversial, with a reference to Austrian Josef Fritzl, who was sentenced to life in a psychiatric hospital in March last year for locking up and raping his daughter for over 24 years, as well as other atrocities. But Vuvuzela says the intention wasn't to support the man or make light of his crimes, but simply to use well-known figures in the song. He's
depicted in quite a mocking way. I mean, we think that he's a horrendous human being, and we revile him as much as anyone else. We're certainly not celebrating the man. You know, we've found the most horrific picture of him we can and superimposed a vuvuzela on top in quite a mocking way, and, you know, we couldn't possibly have more derision for him. And hopefully people will take that in the way it's intended.
Whether you actually like the song or not, or whether you have your own vuvuzela, there's no denying that both will grab your attention and possibly even bring a smile to your face.